so.
Come on.
Woo, 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 woo. Oh man, here we go.
Okay.
It's a brand new little something, courtesy of LaMar. You could
bring the kids on by because it is Youth Appreciation Day. Now, LaMar Hudson is with us. Now, LaMar, you'll be doing some motivational speaking here today.
A positive message for life.
What does it mean to be a part of tattoo? We're teens against tobacco use, you know.
Because he got the new cute little shoes, and he didn't want to get creases in his shoes when he was walking. So when I was walking by him, I said, "You don't want to get creases in your shoes?" He said, "Yeah. And then something else happened during second lunch, and it kind of gave me the creeps. There was a girl sitting across the cafeteria, and she pointed, and I pointed back. No, not you, don't just point in that direction. You're not a girl. You're not a girl, fella. You're a fella, not a girl. So the person pointed at me, and I pointed back. Then the person pointed again, and I pointed again. And then the person went like this. I said, "Me, is it?" And when I woke up this morning, I never thought I was going to get threatened to get beat up by a junior high school girl. So then, she started coming towards me. Again, this is where it really got creepy.
The Washington State Prevention Summit wrapped up today. The annual conference teaches students, parents, and teachers strategies to prevent teen drug, tobacco, and alcohol abuse. This year's keynote speaker was LaMar Hudson, a self-proclaimed former bully who grew up in an abusive household in East Tacoma. Now he uses hip-hop music to try to keep kids away from destructive decisions.
Stay on task to stay focused and think about the consequences if they choose to make bad choices, and definitely encourage them to make positive choices.
Don't be a knucklehead and bully for real. Now if you want to be friends.
We really need to make a change when it comes to bullying. So can we please give it up to the poster and everybody that signed there? One student came up and they were very honest, and I always admire honesty, especially from young people where there's a lot of pressure to not do certain things or to do certain things. This person came up and said, "You know, I'm considered a bully, and I don't know if I should sign that poster or not." But I said, "You know what? You have to start somewhere. If you are a bully and you want to make some changes for the better, you have to take that first step and you have to start somewhere." And I thank that person so much for saying that, because most people just aren't that honest. So bless that child's heart for saying that and for signing that. Can we give it up for that, please? The t-shirt that I'm wearing says, "Don't be a knucklehead, don't be a bully." And there's a story behind that. And here's what happened. Then I started to panic a little bit because I felt pressure to keep bullying, because that's what people came to expect of me. So then I went on to the next level, even though I didn't want to. That was the last place in the world I wanted to be. And I kept crying and I kept crying, and I told myself, I really did. I said, I don't want to bully anymore. I want to start being polite. I'm making a change for the better, and it's starting tonight. But then I fast forward to today's times. And today's times are a serious mess. We have the internet. We have all these other little social networks. We have the text messaging. We have so many ways that people bully people that it's just sickening. It really is, literally. So now, and I have to say that sentence one more time. People make fun of me every day. 5 days a week, 9 months of the year that we're in school. Every day, this child is getting bullied because of their hair, their eyes, and their ears. And one thing I always like to share with young people, and it's a real simple thing. If there were no bullies, there'd be no victims. So it only seems right to me that we would take care of each other just a little bit more. It was a celebration because that was a major step for this girl. And again, she was the most extreme person I've ever worked with. And if she can make a change when it comes to bullying, from random acts of violence to random acts of kindness, anybody in this world can. So can we give it up for my friend? Now she would spend the rest of her life confined to a wheelchair. It wasn't a disease that took her ability to walk, it was a decision. And there will be no more footsteps for her. There will be no more running, no more jumping, no more walking up the stairs. None of that. I love him because he was my brother, because I always wished for the good old days when none of this ever happened, when we used to get along and he was cool. And so I'm sitting there and I'm crying. 4 days before my high school graduation, this little old alcohol that all these people are drinking, I don't even drink, but it's affecting my life? That's not right. So it's always important to think about the choices you make, and I promise, fully aware of the whole peer pressure thing. Had some of my best friends were always trying to get me to do it. Smoke the weed, sniff this, pop this pill, do this, Lamar, it's not that bad, it's all good. Drugs were all around me. I never let them in, and they never found me. And I'm glad that they never did, because look at me now. I stuck to the script of wanting to be successful in life. Encourage everybody, every time I go somewhere, take down all the reasons that we put up to separate ourselves from each other. Because I've allowed myself, ever since I was your age and younger, to always step up and interact with people that were different than myself. There's one person stands up who was kind of gothic, all black with the jacket and the stuff around the eyes and even lipstick and fingernails. I mean, this person was off the hook as far as it looked. Very unique. Got up all by themselves, walked across the lunchroom to a table full of all African American kids. Went over there, kind of looked at them, they looked at him, but it took that one person to cross over the cafeteria and sit at the table where he was definitely a racial outcast or different. They called it a diversity wall, and everybody wrote something unique about themselves. And then they just put it on the wall, and you saw all these different things like, I can skateboard, my hair is long, I have braces, I have 999 freckles. I mean, people just put all kinds of different things on the wall, and it was beautiful to stand back and look at the wall. This is a very unique opportunity for myself and for all of the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders and staff members in this school that are participating in this pilot project. It's called a pilot project because it is the very first time that Washington State has ever taken the steps to educate young people in your age group on the subject of gambling.
If we don't give it up, peer pressure on the double. I know we gotta hurry, it really makes me worry, because it makes a bright future look kinda blurry. But I ain't tripping though, because I know for sure that I'm a clear thing.
Give it up to him, you guys.
What you talking about? How you living, kid? Peer pressure, what? And we ain't having it. What you talking about? How you living, kid? Peer pressure, what? And we ain't having it. What you talking about? How you living, kid? Peer pressure, what? And we ain't having it. What you talking about? How you living, kid? Peer pressure, what? And we ain't having it.
I see it all the time. It really blows my mind when I see people making choices of the negative kind. And this is very true. It's peer pressure, dude. In society, yeah, every day in school. But I don't have the time, cause I am flying blind. I got my eyes wide open and I'm doing fine. That's how I'm gonna be. Peer pressure free. So if I don't collar, give a holler when you see me.
What you talking about? How you living, kid?
Cause I am who I am when I start to flow. That's how it is, now you know. I am who I am with every word. Please understand that I need to be heard. Cause I am who I am when I start to rock. I am who I am when it comes to hip hop. I am who I am every day and night. I said it once before, I'm a leader for life. I am who I am is what I've learned so far. Try to make choices that you'll never regret. So, it's the end of the jam.